People who are motivated to do things, how the fuck do you do that? You guys are great. I check back on this thread on occasion months later. I don't wait for motivation anymore. I just do what I need to do. Half the time that I don't feel like doing this feeling goes away within minutes. Thanks. I average 3.5 pounds week. I feel amazing and my sleep is great. I don't feel bogged down walking up a flight of stairs. I've truly never been in a healthy BMI range. It's really about making it a habit. Getting up and being motivated to do something comes easier the more you push yourself to do it. Being homeless for a year did this to me. As my high school physics professor once said, you won't claim you're tired if a bull was chasing after you. I'd say have a boss that's a jerk. Prison, it's a pretty big incentive not to go back. I have a nice apartment, good friends, slowly building a support system. No way I'm going to give that up. Step 1. I'll just do 5%, but I'll do it now. Step 2. Meh, might as well keep going. Step 3. Wow, I'm finished. Now I'm motivated to do more. Motivation is bullshit, comes and goes on a whim. I think what you want to know about is discipline. Coffee. Turn everything into a precise routine and make it more efficient than the day before, combining an audiobook with commuting to work before after rush hour and using the extra time for a workout, making dinner with the cleanup in mind. Sleep schedule with sleep hygiene. And stop talking to lazy people, they will brainwash you into watching too much TV or being on the internet too much. Just think that if you don't do what you have to do, you gotta repeat the same school year. God, universities are expensive. The results. Routines are the base to my happiness, so I push myself to do stuff. For example, I wanted to start working out, so I had to really push myself for the first few months, but once it became a habit, and what's more important, I saw my body looking good. It's as normal as brushing my teeth. Motivation is a false god. You will never want to do things that are hard or unpleasant. Discipline is the true path. You must force yourself to do those things even though you don't want to. Easy way to realize future you is to realize how good Trump is. Think about it like trying to get into a cold pool. You just have to jump in. Once you start, motivation comes naturally. I'm not going to die a useless burden. It's like exercise or anything else that matters. I feel worse if I don't do it. Nobody likes doing the dishes, applying for jobs, working on a master's degree, going through your credit card purchases looking for fraud or subscriptions to cancel, etc. But shit's gotta get done. Don't think about it or wait for motivation. Just do it. Being constantly unsatisfied with my body is how I work out. It's also a great way to escape the existential dread and pressure that haunts constantly. It's either that or drugs, and I've already almost lost myself to that like a friend of mine did. I don't want to go down that road. At first I was typing sobriety, but really, sobriety has come from discipline. Others on this thread have gone into that more in depth. I'll add, what would future you appreciate? One example, say you're going on vacation. Would future you appreciate coming home to clean sheets and a made bed? I have severe depression. Out of all the parts that suck about depression, lack of motivation is what I hate the most. Caffeine used to help, but doesn't anymore. Adderall is a hell of a drug. Not for people who actually need it though. Dragging my lifeless corpse along the seafloor that is rock bottom for a long time. Then, a lot of therapy. Then, exercise paired with a healthy diet. Then, taking everything I learned and gained and applying it day after day. My girlfriend. I plan on marrying and having a family with her. To do that I need to get through college, so I can get a decent job to provide. Routines help. After a while you handle the mundane stuff on autopilot and find your rhythm. Everything else just kind of falls into place. Then, because you're not wasting time or energy on the boring crap, you have more bandwidth for the exciting stuff, and that's where the motivation is found. Got told by my doctor I got diabetes, and I have to lose weight or go on meds and watch everything I eat for the rest of my life. That was January 12th at 232 pounds. 5 months later, I'm down to 156 pounds. Diabetes gone. See you, Wilfred Brimley. Haters motivate me to prove them wrong. Get off all of your electronics and go outside. A long walk in the fresh air does wonders for our health, both physically and mentally. Because I like having a sexual partnership. To get done with it so I can go back to doing what I want. I don't even bother trying to motivate myself anymore. I just do what needs to be done because I don't like leaving tasks just hanging around like that, so I do it to get it over with. I've noticed that once I start doing what I need to do, my mind will eventually get set on it, and then I no longer have problems focusing on the task at hand. For me, it's not motivation, it's discipline. I don't always want to work out, clean the house, grocery shop, etc., but I just get up and start doing it, even though I don't feel like it. Getting started is the hard part. Once you get into actually performing a task, it's easy from there. I needed this thread. Thanks, OP, bookmarking it because many people here in the comments have motivational solutions.